Hi, this is Priyanka Banks from VH1 Sorority Sisters, hailing from Atlanta, Georgia, and you're watching The Cashing Out Show.
Welcome to the Cashing Out Show. We are back once again. Everybody clap it up. We don't have a lot of people, but we're gonna make some noise tonight. Tonight, we have a lovely guest. I'm gonna get into her name a little bit later, but let's re-evaluate ourselves. Let's reintroduce ourselves. Let everybody know who we are. I am Mr. Cash Carter. Once again, I'm here with my favorite, tightest shirt on in the world that says Cassius Clay. So I'm representing for my man from Louisville today. And who would I have to my right?
Hey everybody, I'm Rachel Daniels, your 6-foot-tall glamazon. Here, I'm ready to be back and talk and see you guys again. What's up, Sam?
And I'm just Sammy D. Here.
Yes.
Watching the game in his lap, by the way, ladies.
That's why he's doing. That's why he got his leg crossed like he's a professor. He's not just trying to be smart today. He's watching the game as well.
No such thing.
Oh, and also we got to give a shout out to Amber. She's here in spirit.
Yes.
Also Spencer, he's here in spirit. But who we have here sitting beside us? First of all, I don't know if this is a gold or blue dress.
No, I think it's white and gold.
White and gold, or is it blue and black?
I think it's blue and black.
Definitely
All
white
right,
and gold.
let me break it down. Hair natural, almond eyes, arms that could probably lift a small Chevy truck, abs of a goddess, feet well done, well manicured nails, bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. Let everybody know who you are, man.
My name is Santia Deck, aka Queen of Abs, aka Track Baby, and I'm a personal trainer, fitness model, TV host, writer, 2016 Olympic hopeful. Yeah.
Well, that's a lot. That's a
A
full
celebrity
resume.
you're a celebrity in our eyes. Let's clap it up. We got a celebrity in here. She does everything. Olympic hopeful. There's some of us here. We were also in the Olympics. I was in the 1976 Olympics. I was.
Really?
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
But your dad was doing that marathon, and that's
Yeah.
when you can.
I was doing the Olympic event probably in 1999. It was trying to. No, I'll tell you later. Yeah, that was about to be a bad joke, and we have somebody on the other end of the camera that we don't want that to go over because I don't want her to look at me like I'm a bad guy. So, anybody want to ask a question first? 'Cause I got a game going.
Absolutely, I know you do. So tell us what you have coming up.
What I have coming up, I am currently, we are currently in pre-production for my second season of my fitness show, which is on Comcast, by the way. And also we're in the making of a new show, which I can't really talk about too much, but it's a fitness reality show. So it's gonna be Fitness Meets Love.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And I have a couple of big events coming up, boot camps. I'm gonna be going back on tour in a few months actually, and I have the Black Bike Week boot camp coming up as well, and I might be doing a music tour, music and fitness.
So you
So-
do music as well?
No, I'm just gonna be doing the fitness part.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I have a few things coming up.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 23.
You're 23 doing all of that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank
You must
you.
got a great mother.
Yeah, definitely.
Calm down.
Yeah. Does your mother look like you a little bit?
Yeah, she does.
She does.
She looks like the Hispanic version of me.
Hispanic. Oh, so
Yeah.
you got a little. Are you?
No, I'm not Hispanic.
Oh, okay. You just black. You're
Well,
pure
no,
black.
we're black, white Native American.
Okay.
From Texas, that's why.
From Tejas.
Yes.
Okay. that's
Well, I was originally born in South
just-
Carolina.
Nah, there we go. That's what I'm talking
But-
about.
I don't claim that
You
because
claim
I was
in
raised
Texas 'cause you
I was
raised in
raised in Houston.
Houston, H-Town,
Yes.
and now you're in Atlanta. How do you like the transition?
I don't. When I first came here, I actually hated Atlanta because it was so different. It was a culture shock because in Houston it's everything like Hispanic, white, Indian. We moved to Alpharetta, which is obviously a Caucasian area, so coming from Houston, it was just different. But I mean, now I love it. There's a lot of opportunity out here. I can blend. I'm really versatile. So I have a lot of different friends. So it was just different. I mean, the how people talk, how they dress, how they act. I think Houston is just more friendly, I guess. It like got that southern hospitality thing going on. But over here, everybody's just kind of Hollywood, I guess.
We'll turn up a little too much.
Hollywood. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Okay, so real quick, about your fitness. I love pop culture. I love celebrities. So, in the celebrity world, naturally the trend for the past couple years with the J-Los and the Kim Kardashians are the big booties. And everybody and their mama do not want to admit to having butt transplants. So they swear it's the workout, it's the squats.
Yeah.
So I'm going to list a few celebrities, and men feel free to jump in because chances are y'all know about famous butts more than I do. And then you let us know if you can remember what they look like. Is it, real, or they probably did get it working out?
Okay.
So I'm going to start with the thought of all thoughts right now. Amber Rose.
Amber Rose, I'm almost positive she has a butt implant, but it could be not true, but I'm not 100% sure.
Because
That's
of
a
the
good one.
you think it's because of the baby? It kind of.
I think her butt was always big,
Oh yeah.
but
I feel
that's kind of hard. I don't know. I feel like probably because she dated Wiz Khalifa, she probably does have one. To be honest.
What about Kim Kardashian?
Yes, clear. Like, with her, it's extremely obvious because
They changed
if you have,
size, right?
well, no, it's her thighs. If you look at her, she has like an ant body. She has her butt goes like this, and then she has like no thighs. That's how you can really tell. If a girl has no thighs, most likely it's a
Fake.
Yes.
it's fake.
And I'm about to research it. Her sister, Khloe Kardashian.
Now she was already like thick, and now she works out, so that's probably real.
Do you know of what's her name? Tiger's baby mama, Black China.
Oh, Black China. She's a stripper, so that's probably a transplant.
I mean, I've seen this picture. It was her and Kim Kardashian. And I'll give Ty the picture so you can put it up there. It just looked weird, like a little kind of.
If somebody's like waist proportion and hip proportion is just like ridiculous, that's a transplant. And then looking at how Blac Chyna used to look, she wasn't as thick as she is now. So, I mean.
Well, let me ask you this: as far as working out would go, how long and how much dedication would it take to say get that ass, as opposed to just surgically, injecting it?
Well, honestly, it just depends on how hard you work and your diet. Because I have a 5-day booty challenge, and I've seen somebody's butt go from this to this.
So what kind of diet gives ass?
Yes. Greens.
Protein, a lot of protein. Protein. So you need 5 times a day, at least 5 times a day. People don't really realize when you don't eat, you're actually losing, your body fat percentage already. And so clearly you can't gain weight or gain thickness if you're not eating.
So how do you how do you focus, like say like for women, you eat the protein. How do you focus that into one area? Because as men we can eat protein and we can build our chest, our arms, or whatever. How do women
Your
just
workouts.
push it all in the ass?
Like for example, okay, if you go to the gym and you take your protein every 2 scoops a day, that's what I recommend to everybody. And you're mainly focusing on lower body, just mainly focus on lower body because for athletes, for example, that's why they kind of have proportion because they're working out everything. But if you're really just like, I just want a butt, I don't want any arms or whatever, then just really do your squats, your lunges, all the other exercises, but really don't focus too much on the arms. I mean, you can still work it out, but just not as hard as you do the butt.
So it could be like a sloppy upper body but a real nice ass.
Yeah, that's extremely, like for guys, they can have a big upper body and then no legs.
Yeah.
So it just depends on what you work out.
Okay, so for all the women viewers, tell them, just give them a little something that'll help their ass out.
Yeah.
Well, of course, doing squats, lunges, running. That's why track runners have nice booties. Running does help. Hill work, stair work, jump squats. It's so many. It's so much you can do, honestly. Check out my Instagram, trackbaby001.
So, can you give us examples of?
Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
I think you need Sammy's permission to talk.
Oh.
Can Can we speak?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
You
can't
go
speak.
first.
Okay. So what you said about eating 5 meals a day, I'm wanting to ask you about that because I just started that. Like
Okay.
I am super busy and I can't work out the way I want to. So I went to the gym and the personal trainer was like, eat 5 times a day. And I've never done that before. And these past 2 days I have been, but it makes me feel like I'm eating so much.
Well, with that, this is how what I tell people. A nice breakfast, nice size breakfast, nice size lunch, nice size dinner. And then the snacks in between, that can be like a shake, a handful of granola, trail mix, Nutri-Grain bar, just an apple.
Just a handful of nuts, basically. No, I just want to make sure that you understand. Just a handful of nuts after lunch.
Anything that's just, just like something that will kill your hunger until you get to the next big meal. So you don't have to sit there and eat like.
Not hungry though. Should you not eat?
Just still kind of just force it, honestly.
Force them
And
nuts
you
down.
You're
I'm just,
so inappropriate, sir.
no, she said right.
Granola's a nut.
Granola,
Yeah.
peanuts.
Almonds.
Any type of walnuts, any type of nuts would do, right?
Not.
Do you also do that?
Yeah.
You eat them?
Oh my God.
No, I'm just saying. No, this is serious. This is a serious show. We do not play around. I don't need that much protein, so I obviously stay away
Cash,
from nuts.
are you gonna?
I stay away from nuts. I don't.
No,
I'm
you don't
allergic
eat
to
no
nuts.
nuts?
No,
No?
I'm allergic to
No?
nuts.
Not a handful.
No. Since
You,
we-
Sammy, a handful of nuts? No, it's good for you.
So back to ass, but going back to what he was saying. Can you give us an example of any asses that you shaped? Like, I'm sorry, buttocks that you shaped up? Like any example?
Of like a known person?
No, it could be yourself.
Well, I have some clients on my Instagram. I don't know how to really.
Yeah,
Well, some of my clients, I've if you go look at some of their Instagram pages, or I have some before and after pictures of people that has done like my online challenges. You can see the difference, and it's really not as hard as people make it. It's just really honestly dedication. Like,
Can you tell people the benefits of working out? Not just the health thing, but I know it's good for you emotionally and mentally and all that.
okay. Well, as far as working out, for me, that has always been an outlet for me. Besides like writing, 'cause I'm a writer as well. It first of all, it reduces stress. If you're on your cycle, it reduces cramps. It obviously, confidence-wise, it just makes you feel a lot better. And it's really honestly, it changes your life. It changes your outlook on the world, because if you're feeling healthier, you're feeling better about yourself, you're happier, it helps with depression. It's really honestly just a big outlet in general. So
I agree. I always feel better when I work out.
yeah, it's definitely a stress reliever. You get that punching bag, yeah. So.
Punching bag. Yeah, so, and that's what we're going to talk about in a minute. I know we have to go to break.
Okay.
We're going to pay some bills, but we're going to talk about some other stress relievers, and we're also going to talk about there's a challenge that you're going to give each one of us too. So once we come back from a commercial break, we're going to talk about that. We're going to be back. Cashing out. We'll be right back.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Cashing Out. Here with my co-hosts Sammy and Cash, and Santia, our fitness training guru. And apparently before commercial break, Cash promised that we was gonna learn some fitness moves.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm a little excited about that, even though I'm wearing 4-inch heels, but we'll make it work. But before we do that, I do have a question. Can you tell us the don'ts? We talked about, the good things to do about working out. What are the don'ts? Because some people can overboard it. Some people can just, sprain themselves so they're not doing it right. So
The don'ts for working out would be, first of all, not eating before you work out, not being hydrated. I've had a lot of clients come to me the first day, couldn't make it through because they didn't eat, or they ate the wrong things. Like I had one person say, I ate cake and ice cream before I came, and I'm like,
that'd be me.
I don't know why you did that, but okay. So, diet, just really eating, something light. also knowing how to properly do things. If you don't know how to properly do a squat or properly, bench, do not try to do it by yourself. The best thing you can do is ask somebody and then, proceed to doing that. But I see a lot of people, and honestly, it's like usually older people that come in the gym in like business clothes and stuff, and they're like trying to lift weights. I'm like I don't know what you were feeling
Like
today.
that have like clothes, like
Yeah, like big, like khakis, and I'm just like, oh, okay. But so I mean, just wearing proper attire. I mean, I don't really see why people come to the gym in dress shoes and a tie.
no, that's okay. That's the music that comes out. That's what we have. That means that we have a caller. I guess that's Katy Perry.
No, it's actually I don't even know her name.
Okay.
She's new.
Yeah. So what? So
Oh,
what
I
we
like
gonna
the
do?
song actually.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We can dance if you want to. We could. Okay, never mind.
Oh wait. So I have another topic real quick. This is something that's been in the media several times that's involving personal trainers. It's a little tragic and a little morbid, but I have to, get your opinion on this. So over the past like 2 to 3 months, there has been 2 popular personal trainers, one in California and one here in Atlanta, who have been hit by trains trying to make workout videos. What is it about? Have you heard of that?
Yeah, actually, Achilles, that's the one that just passed in Atlanta. Yeah. Honestly, I don't really know why they were doing that. I didn't even know he was trying to make it work. I thought he was just stuck or something. I didn't even know the whole story. But personal training is booming right now. Mm-hmm. That is like the it thing right now for whatever reason, fitness period. And I know trainers will go above and beyond to make crazy workout videos, trying to get internet famous or whatever. And
so is it
that's just kind of overboard.
Or
I don't really know
on the track or very
I didn't
near
even
it?
know about that. Who was the one in Cali?
He was actually a celebrity training guy. His name is something Plights. Was it Chris Plights or something? Greg Plights. Greg Plights. He was on a few reality shows. But yeah, his thing, since you didn't hear about it, his is just as crazy. His is more crazy, actually. He was trying to shoot a commercial for an energy drink, and the whole thing he was trying to prove is that the energy drink would make you run faster than a train. So he gets on the track. He puts like in runner stance, and then when he gets close enough, he takes off running. And of course, it catch up to him. It's a commuter train, so it's going like 60 miles an hour, and it runs over him. And he's doing this to film a commercial about an energy drink. But he is a known, well-known personal trainer, inspirational speaker. So, and I know that doesn't say anything about, all trainers, but sometimes when you're like, what's with these trainers and getting killed by these trains? Like, is there something about trains going on?
About that, but I guess they're just trying to prove a point. I mean, it's kind of a...
He said he wanted to be Superman, but even Superman didn't outrun a train. When he like, what was like with it?
I mean, look, we usually have jokes about something, but this I'm not gonna joke on this stuff on this topic. We usually have a gang of jokes, but since this is new, we're not gonna say no. Give us another month.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. We're not trying to make fun about this, and I feel bad, but I feel like hopefully that this whole trend of the train and the trainers will just stop.
Hopefully,
trainers.
Maybe that
could be. I don't know. But speaking of like energy drinks. You have something like some type of energy supplement or?
Well, actually, I just came out with my with a supplement line, and I have protein, I have weight loss pills, and I have a vitamin. So, but I am gonna be coming out with an energy drink and a detox and a pre and post workout, and even I was thinking about some like skin care products maybe because everything's all natural.
I need all that.
So it's vegan. You can if you're vegan, you can do it or whatever.
Do you have something that can help size? Not for me, just.
No, I don't.
I mean, just think about it. If you get into that market, just think about it.
Yeah.
No.
Probably not.
I mean, if you did create something like that, it might make dating in Atlanta a little bit easier. It do.
Are you saying Atlanta is lacking?
Let's talk about Atlanta. Let's talk about dating in Atlanta, actually.
Hold on, before we get to that, can you let the audience see how properly do a squat with Rachel?
Oh yeah. So you're gonna show her to do a squat, and then you're gonna show one of us how to do like a push-up or something.
I didn't really wear.
I mean, really
though.
Yeah,
Here.
Stand up, Rachel.
Can you instruct me?
Yeah, instruct her how to do.
So the next thing is you're gonna throw your hips back. and then you're gonna act like you're sitting in the chair.
Lower rate.
But yeah, you're gonna. I mean, it's gonna be hard for her to do
Throw your
it.
hair back.
Like-
There you go. There you go.
Like
There you go.
a little bit. Okay, so hips is back.
Okay.
Then you're gonna act like you're sitting in the chair. So your butt is gonna go down first before your back. Okay,
Mhm,
just
mhm.
like that. Yep.
All the
And then
There you go.
squeeze the butt when you come
Squeeze
up.
that thing.
I mean,
feel my-
chest
Ooh.
has to be
Mhm.
out.
Y'all hear my knees popping?
No, that's all right. That's just getting
Okay.
the oil out.
Like that.
So that, yeah.
Turn around and do like this.
Yeah.
You just, are you
So
doing
that is the proper way, but obviously it's gonna be
Not
hard
Because
for
she
you.
has heels on.
Yeah. So.
But that's the correct way.
Mhm.
Because I feel like I'm not supposed to be sitting on the back of my.
Yeah, you're not.
Okay, so I'm
It's
kind of
supposed to be-
cheating.
It's supposed to be on the back of your. The way it's supposed to be on the back of your hip. So
There you go.
Hey,
yeah, that looks better right there.
Much better. Keep going.
keep on. Do it- keep
All
on.
right, y'all
Do it
come
a
on.
little faster.
Y'all's turn.
You're gonna be, flat on your stomach. All right, yeah, flat on your stomach. So laying down.
I lay down on this. You know what they be doing on this floor? You want
Well,
to
you about to have it. I know.
Oh, you about to get her pregnant.
Oh, shit, it's an Easter egg down here.
Okay, feet together.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so then come up.
Shit, I can't come up.
Okay, all the way down. Chest hit the floor. Come all the way back up.
Again.
That's how you do it for
Do
sure.
10.
Keep going.
Do 10.
Shit, that's it, man.
Do 10.
Hey, look, man, look. I ain't with this.
You know how many squats I
Do
did? Yeah, do 10.
I do 10. Thank you. 10 perfect push-ups, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody gonna be watching this. Fast forward this part when it goes on. Should I do the little, this shit when they be doing all that?
Yeah, you can.
Damn.
You wanna turn up.
1.
Man, all right,
two.
then, son, that's-
Every time
You gotta make
stop,
sure
gotta
your
start over.
chest hit the ground. Your chest gotta hit the ground.
Yeah, chest has a
There you go. You gotta hit it.
I think his butt's toed up a little bit.
Oh. All right, that's it. All right.
Alright,
clap it
nope.
up, that's enough.
Sam, you
Oh,
gotta do
I
something.
haven't
Yes,
ate
you do.
yet.
Yes, you do. Come on.
I haven't ate yet.
I am a little gassy.
What I gotta do?
Do a blurpee.
I can't do no blurpee.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh God.
Yeah, do a lunge.
How you do a lunge properly?
Okay, so
You-
you have
You gotta take the
to
shirt off.
Oh, let me take my. No,
feet together,
uh-huh.
and then we're gonna step out as far as you can,
Okay,
chest
like
up
how far?
as far as you possibly can.
Put your chest up, man.
Okay, hold on. Like this.
Yep. Now squat down. So everything's pointing forward,
Uh huh.
and we're gonna come knee as close to the ground as possible.
This one, right?
Yep. Yep.
You gotta look at my eyes.
He's gonna do 10 of those. That's
And
one.
then you can just switch like
Switch.
the opposite leg.
Oh, you had to lift your
Yep.
Oh, you had to lift your pants. There you go.
Thanks.
And that's
No,
how
they
you do a
goddamn
lunge,
not.
a proper lunge.
Okay.
Okay, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would have her do squats, but we already know what's gonna happen.
You see her abs. You see her
Yeah.
stomach already.
Okay, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna get some water. We're gonna come right back with my best friend. I call her Track Baby, but everybody else call her.
Santia.
I was gonna say the other name, but
Oh, Queen of Abs.
yes, yes. But we'll be right back. We just worked out. Remember, get that water. We'll be right back.
And we're back on the Cashing Out Show, and we got the lovely Santia, aka Trap Baby, on the show. So let's kick it off.
All right, so before we went to break, we talked a little bit about Atlanta. So you're originally from Texas. Well, you're originally from what? North Carolina?
South Carolina.
South Carolina, moved to Texas. Now you're here in Atlanta, like most of us who have migrated here. And we want to talk about the dating scene in Atlanta. Everybody's like, it's tough, it's tough, it's tough. Tell me, what's your views about the dating scene?
I've only dated one person here, and that was a extremely horrible experience.
His initials was.
Pretty much. Is this gonna be like?
No. Nobody's,
okay.
nobody's gonna
Yeah, this
Okay.
this goes on the
Well,
church channel.
he pretty much was really crazy, like obsessed, and I like tried to break up with him on a lot of occasions, and he didn't want to break up, and so he just like kind of became a stalker, and yeah, there's other issues, but
Well, let me ask you this: was he good at stalking, or was he bad at it?
He's like the type that is like, I'm gonna kill myself if you don't answer the phone.
Ooh,
Oh.
no ma'am.
Yeah.
Did he ever try it? Did he ever do it? Did he succeed or?
No.
What they say?
But he's done like a lot of just things that just make you be like, why?
Why?
Like, what's the point of that? But yeah.
Well, within your relationship, just because you dated a man in Atlanta, do you feel with your success and everything you have going on that intimidate him to kind of make him act crazy towards you?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like when we first started dating, that's when I was first doing my my TV stuff, and I mean I had a nice size following, and then after my TV show kind of just shot up, and I was getting different offers. I got into the modeling a lot more, and of course guys come with that, and he just was like, he's been on my page, just anybody comment, cussing him out. This is my girlfriend.
That's who it was.
Somebody cussed you out?
Yeah, because I went to your page not too long ago and said, hey, I'd like to come to the show, and then I got a direct message from this guy saying that's my girl.
Are you being serious?
Are you serious?
So I just want to know. I mean, I could say that you.
Are you serious?
I mean, I know who the guy is.
Who?
We all know who he is. We try to keep it secret right now, but we all know him. We seen you around. We seen you frolicking around with him. We seen you at the mall with. So you wasn't at the mall with him?
When?
Gosh, you're so
I'm just.
stupid.
We're just saying because we don't want to really put his business out here. This is about you, but we try to we try to teach the people out in the world and the females in Atlanta how these men can get, these very successful men can get, that you happen to date. That we all know who it is.
Are you done?
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm giving y'all hints. I'm throwing the clues. So, go ahead.
Okay, well, just tell me, what do you think it is about men in Atlanta that's just hard to date?
I just think they have egos and that they feel entitled, like you said. So it's just, I guess it's a shortage of women, so they feel as if they can kind of do what they want, treat women how they want to treat them, and most of the time women are gonna respond that way.
Well, most of the time. Well, I guess Atlanta women.
Atlanta.
Yeah. We had an off-camera conversation about why women in Atlanta act the way they do. I still don't know, and I still don't accept it. So.
Oh no, yeah, it's not acceptable at all.
Well, let me ask you this: what are your expectations for a man?
Honestly, for me, you have to be fit. That's first and foremost. Well, that's important. You have to be spiritual. You have to be family oriented. You have to have something going on. You just can't be a bum. You know, you have to be. I like educated people, and just really well-rounded. You know, not just like if I can take you to the gym, I can take you to the club or something, and I can take you to a business meeting, and you can't handle that. And somebody that can really understand my lifestyle, because that's I think the hardest thing for me, just dating people in general, just trying to get somebody that's like can understand. Okay, I'm gonna be at the gym, I'm gonna be traveling, I'm gonna be sleeping when I can. I can't spend all my time with you. I can't talk on the phone every day, every night, every second, and not think I'm out here cheating. That's what my biggest thing is with guys, just because I'm loyal. I'm loyal to like a fault, because like I take a lot of stuff, and I'm so loyal that I will like even though it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure he's doing this, but you know what? I'm still not gonna go out and try to, get revenge or whatever. And just like we were saying off camera, I could have turned into one of those girls that just like, you know what? I just hate all guys and F everybody, but I don't. No, yeah, that's just not my personality. Like I forgive and I forget. Mm-hmm. Like so, I think I'm, yeah.
See, from based off of what you said, it doesn't seem like you're asking much. Like really in the grand scheme, I've never heard you got to have a 6-figure job. You got to do this. Never heard none of that. But yet, why is it still so difficult? You feel to find that?
And honestly, for me, I just feel like it's intimidation, because I feel like most people, when they ask me like, okay, not to sound whatever, but when I talk to a guy that isn't like really successful, it's just kind of like, okay, what do you do? Well, I work at UPS or whatever. And then they're like, what do you do? And I'm like, well, I run track, I have a TV show, and it's like, then it's just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, it's just kind of like, oh, dang, like, and then it's like, well, you know, then we start trying to conversate, and it's kind of like, you're boring, like, what else you got, you know, and honestly, like, you have to be able to, like, because I lose interest fast. If you're boring to me, honestly, it's like, all right,
Yeah.
we can be friends, or you can just not talk to me anymore. So,
So you're saying you would give the guy at UPS a chance?
yeah, I mean, honestly, I've dated, like, most of the people I've dated have not been, like, the most successful people in the world.
Yeah. They just
And
got
I
to be at
don't
what, like
judge.
6'4" or?
Yeah, height, I am very judgmental. If you're short, I just can't do it. Sorry.
Well, besides, sorry for the short guys, but let me ask you fellas something. Since you said the intimidation factor is serious, which I do believe it, I've been in the same situation. What is it? Do you think that men, y'all are intimidated, or y'all do you think it's just in our head that we feel that way?
But it just depends on the guy.
Yeah.
Like if you're on a
Sure.
first date with her and she just ticks off everything she says about what's going on in her life, how would
I'll
you
be
feel?
interested because it's interesting. Like she's got like so many different things going on that I won't get bored. You know, with most women, there's only one or two things.
Really?
Yeah, women.
Give me an example of what a woman would say if you like. So tell me about yourself. What would they say? An Atlanta woman.
Atlanta woman. Let's see. They always say I work.
I
Then
work.
the second thing is I take care of my kids, something that every woman should do anyway.
Mm.
And let me see, the third thing is that's about it.
That's
I work and I take care of my kids.
Do you have a different one?
I mean, that's about it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? For some reason, I guess there's an imaginary modeling company in Atlanta too, because they all say, "Oh, I model." Not saying that I know you guys really are, but I'm just saying I don't necessarily want to say where they work at because it may throw you off a little bit because somebody could be working at Target and could really be a model
Yeah.
and really is, but it ain't that many models in Atlanta. It ain't that many. If it is, they in the wrong type of. But I don't know what they might model feet. I don't know. But again, it goes with what Sam was saying. It's like I work and I take care of my kids. But do you have all of these other things?
Yeah.
For us, like they
Yeah.
want us biblical. They want us to be like King Solomon. We got to have all of this stuff. We got to have money. We got to be smart. We got to be funny. We got to be able to. If 10 guys come up on us, we got to be able to kill on 10. Like we got to and protect you at the same time. We got to love kids. We got
That's true. That
we
is
got to be
true.
well traveled. We got to be well versed. We just can't learn English. We had to learn something else. You don't have an iPhone. It's like all kind of things for real.
I mean, okay, I feel like that is true because a lot of women, they be like my friends, girl, like if he don't got a Charger or a Camaro, I'm not talking to him or whatever. I'm just like, but you don't even have a car. So it's like, you know, I do feel like you can't really ask for the world if you can't even give somebody a city.
You should be able to do stuff yourself. You
Yeah,
should be able
like,
to. If
'cause
that man
honestly,
walks out of your life, you don't skip a beat.
a man is not gonna want a woman that you gotta just sit there and like almost like a child. You gotta make sure she got clothes in her bag, she got food. You know, like I feel like it should be. I still feel like the man should be the breadwinner. I'm always feel like that. If I get pregnant and I can't do nothing, we shouldn't be on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but at the same time, I feel like a woman should be able, like, if, for example, if her man was working a job and he got hurt, like, the whole house shouldn't fall down. Like, you should be able to kind of pick up the slack.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like a man should be like, you know, well, since I do this for you, you gotta do this for me. I don't like that either because you're the man. Like, a woman's not. You might just be my friend. You can't really do that much for me. Like, take me on dates and things like that. But I'm just saying, just in general, as in a relationship, it should be like a two-way street. Because I know a lot of women, and it's not even in Atlanta, just in general, they expect so much out of somebody, but they can't even offer simple things. And it's bad. Like, I'm telling you, like, for example, my ex-boyfriend's cousin, he was just telling, like, he just was like, oh my gosh, I just met this amazing girl, and I'm going to cut off all my hot girls for this girl. And my ex was like, well, what does she do? Well, she smokes and she drinks and she doesn't have kids.
that was.
I was like, oh, is she in school? Well, I don't really know. I was like, come on, man. Like, but no, honestly, nobody got standards nowadays. Like, they have zero, like, I know so many people that had a good man or a good woman and just dropped them for a girl with a big booty or a guy with a nice job, and then they getting abused by the guy. It's sad. Like, that's why I don't judge. I don't be like, look, if you don't got a job or if you don't got a 6-figure job, I'm not going to talk to you, because I know money can change people. Money make people do dumb things. Money make people feel like they have all the power and they can treat you any kind of way. And then there are the guys that are working, hard, and they might not have like billions of dollars, but they treat you right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it has to be a balance, because nobody wants somebody that ain't doing nothing, but at the same time, nobody wants somebody that has everything, but like you're like a peasant to them.
And plus, shit happens in life.
Exactly.
Like, by the grace of God, you have your health, you have your job. If you're with, like, I couldn't be with somebody who has like expectations on me just as a person. Anything can happen. If you're with me just because you think I'm beautiful, knock God please and knocking on wood and everything, beauty can fade tomorrow. You might love my long legs, they might go tomorrow, and then what? The thing that mainly attracted you to me is gone. So what does that mean for me?
Exactly. That's why it's just not physical.
So, and even with money, shoot, in this economy, people lose their jobs left and right. You got to, like you said, roll with the punches. If one income of the family leave, we're not going to lose everything.
You just got to hold each other down. Like, that's really the main thing. You just got to have somebody that can hold you down. Like,
see, you're in the jungle with Atlanta. It's a jungle. And they don't live by that philosophy of, I'm going to hold you down. If you hold
I
me
know.
down. Because you know why? Here's what they say. They say that, like, it's like a bus every 15 minutes. So what they're saying is, why should I stay with this person and struggle while I can just jump on the next bus?
Yeah.
Which I already do.
Exactly.
So
I
you want to live by those.
I think men do that more.
They really
not women now.
No,
Women do way more than men.
No.
Trust me. If a guy happens to have
I think it's equal.
think about it. All right. We may quit a girl of the way she physically looks.
That's even
It's
worse.
like, I know it's messed up, but y'all will leave a man because either financial, gets older, can't perform certain things anymore.
But guys do that too. That's
Well,
why
I'll
they
say
go
this.
and cheat.
We might quit men. Men, y'all add women on. So
Yeah.
y'all might not up and leave somebody, but y'all will not stay a one-woman man if there's other women coming on.
Exactly, that's true.
That's not, no, sir.
But
No,
y'all
it's
leave
just-
a man. Y'all leave a man if there's another guy that can make you think that he's better than that guy that you with, you will go with that guy.
Nope.
So he could say,
That's not really true, because that just depends on the woman. Like, if you're a weak-minded woman.
we're gonna hang out in Atlanta one night. We're all gonna hang out.
Okay.
We're gonna hang out too. We're gonna go to like 2 different spots, 2 different clubs, and we're just gonna observe. We're gonna watch. We're gonna
Thought watch.
Do some thought watching.
we're gonna do.
Now
that.
you gonna see some dumb come on.
But
Now club women, okay, that's understandable.
But that's what Atlanta think about. What
Nah,
Atlanta
you are. That's true.
He's the one with the peace sign. So now, if we were in Nebraska or Idaho or Texas or South Carolina, where this stuff is not really going to happen. You got to understand, like, it's certain cities, certain places that have that type of attraction. You go to Miami, when guys go to Miami, they expect to see a certain type of woman. When people come to Atlanta, they expect to see a certain type of male, woman, whatever it is.
I don't know what
So
that
you
is.
got certain cities that are built like that have that type of appeal to it.
That's true.
But I still love Atlanta. I'm gonna stick with it. This is my ground zero. I'm sticking with it. We're gonna ride this out. We're gonna. I was gonna say something that we usually say. I ain't saying that shit on this show. Y'all have anything else to say? Cause we got the deuces. All right.
No, I want to thank you for coming.
No, thank you guys for having me.
Fitness and health is very important, especially within our community, and just in general. It's so easy to just get out of shape because food is like 20 hamburgers per dollar and all that stuff. So it's really good to hear from a professional the do's and the don'ts, and doing my squat and my heels. So I want to thank you so much for coming.
No problem. Thank you guys for having me.
All right. And tell us how we could look forward to what you got coming up next.
You can catch me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook all the same thing. TrackBaby001. That's TrackBaby001. And my website, queenofabs.com. And you'll see everything.
Okay, before that, well, before we end the show, you're going to give us all a plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we may put Spencer and Amber on one too.
Okay.
But you're going to give us a plan. We're going to post it up on our Instagram or whatever it is.
Okay.
And then we're going to post the results later on. We're going to just come back and critique us on our results.
Yeah,
Ooh, I like
And
that.
whoever wins.
You be making
whoever
up
wins.
You can
contests.
make a contest. We'll make it.
Okay.
So you may see some information on the show. If not, go to our Instagram page or go to, look up Queen of Abs. Track Baby.
TrackBaby, yep.
Look up. Or
001.
001. I'm sorry, 001. Or look at, our information or look under Tap Video Productions. Threw that in there. And that way that you can see the results. You can judge for yourself.
Make sure Kepler 22.
Yeah, make sure, and we're shooting at the fabulous Kepler 22 in Atlanta, Georgia. Make sure that y'all visit that, go on their Facebook page, like it, follow them, call them if you want to. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for putting up with us tonight. We're going to have some more fabulous people next week, but we had the most fabulous person in here tonight. It's Track Baby. How you say your name one more time?
Santia.
Santia. Everybody clap it up as we get it up out of here. Remember, y'all, eat your nuts. We're out.
You beat it up, throw that, throw them legs up to the headboard. Thought that was what your head's for. Say your nigga too cool to hit and throw that pussy round on some gangsta.